It is such an exciting day and a huge milestone. So, welcome to the second official TechFluent graduation ceremony. We have our second cohort graduating today, and it is truly heartwarming to see you all gathered here with us today. Mirren has a big group in person, which is awesome to see. So, we have all of our graduating learners, a bunch of the volunteers, and friends and family and alumni here to come together and help us celebrate. Today is a really big day. It's a major milestone for the incredible journey our amazing learners have been on over the past 6 months. They've given it their all. They've dived in headfirst to the learning and growth process, and they've really pushed their limits to get to this really exciting point. And guess what? This is just the beginning of their adventure as they set their sights on getting job opportunities in our industry. So today we're going to hear, Robert, if you want to move to the agenda slide, from two of our graduates, so Jyoti and Samuel. We are also going to hear from a few of our board members and leadership team members and guest speakers as they share motivational and inspirational messages with us. And it's also a time to say thank you and express our gratitude to our corporate sponsors and volunteers whose support has been the bedrock of our achievements. Robert, if you want to move to the sponsor slide, I want to start by just extending our gratitude. So our top 3 supporters of TechFluent this past year have been Microsoft, Stoner Software, and Ludia Consulting. Their commitments have extended beyond providing volunteers, as they've provided both financial backing and invaluable expertise this year for us. Equally deserving of our recognition and appreciation are T-Tech, Armanino, Synex Consulting, CRM Chief, and Bob Gallagher and Sue Robinson for their notable contributions throughout this year as well. Without all of their assistance, we wouldn't be here today. Let's take a look at some metrics and demographics from our graduating cohort. So our pride swells to announce that we have 17 learners officially graduating today. This exceptional group has dedicated themselves to over 200 hours of rigorous technical and soft skill training, 6 months of immersive mentorship, collaborating on team projects and individual projects, and each of them has earned at least one Microsoft certification, a true testament to their commitment. Our graduates are coming with a wide variety of backgrounds representing fields such as accounting, economics, engineering, IT, business, social work, and healthcare. Among our graduates, we're proud to say that one has recently started a job as a D365 admin, and the other 16 are poised to embark on a journey within the Microsoft Business Applications realm, driven by their passion for Power Platform and D365. Their aspirations encompass roles for being a functional consultant, internal admin, and Power BI data analyst. And so, Robert, without further delay, let's turn our attention to our first graduate speaker, Jyoti. As she takes the stage, let's lend our ears and hearts, for her words are certainly embody the spirit of achievement and perseverance that defines this day. And Jyoti, the spotlight is yours.
And of course, you are on mute, Jyoti. Just all good. It happens.
It happens. I just realized that after so thank you. Okay. Thank you, Liz. Hi, everyone. My name is Jyoti, and it's an honor to be one of the graduates of this year's TechFluent program. Famous writer Evans once wisely stated, "It's never too late to be what you might have been." If TechFluent has taught me anything, it's this. I'm someone who was diagnosed with Tourette's syndrome at an early age. Tourette's is a nervous system disorder consisting of involuntary movements or sounds, often referred to as tics. Being a person with tics has presented me with numerous obstacles in life, some which I've been able to overcome, and some I still have to work on every day still. Because of my tics, I endured a lot of bullying in school, which really affected my confidence and self-esteem. I often found myself turning down many opportunities to meet new people or try new things. To make matters worse, the medication I was taking to help the Tourette's actually caused me to have even more severe issues, which caused a lot of pain and partial immobilization in certain areas of my body. Fortunately, because I was working in healthcare, I had good insurance and was able to get proper treatment. Even though these health issues gave me a lot of problems doing everyday things, I realized that what I might have lacked in mobility, I made up for with an abundance of gratitude for the things that I actually was able to do. To this day, every morning I wake up, I feel so grateful that I can perform even the simplest movements, like wiggle my fingers, sit up straight, or turn my head to look both ways before crossing a street. So, after a few years of treatment and physical therapy, I came to be at a point where I was doing really well again, health wise. But career wise, I was feeling a little stunted because I felt like the opportunities that were being presented to me were very limiting of my potential. I was at a place where I was ready to step out of my comfort zone because I felt like I could achieve more than what I was already doing. And as it turns out, that's right. After being accepted into the TechFluent program, I was able to uncover new skills that I had never been aware of. My prior work experience consists of working in the customer service and healthcare industry. And if you inquired with me a few years ago, I never would have imagined that I would be able to create a chatbot. If someone would have mentioned anything about Dataverse to me, I probably would have thought it was an ice cream flavor. Fortunately, I now know that Dataverse is very different from chocolate ice cream, and I'm proud to say that thanks to the amazing instructors and my advisor, Randall at TechFluent, I earned my first PL 900 certificate, and I'm well on my way to earning even more in order to become a functional consultant. Randall and I like to bounce around the possibility that I might be a genius, but you don't have to call me a genius because I actually prefer the term adult prodigy. Not only did I never imagine that I would be able to comprehend those topics, I also surprised myself when I realized how much I enjoyed learning about these things. I can feel my passion and fascination for tech growing more and more every day, and I don't think it's going to cease anytime soon. And as I said before, confidence is something that I often struggle with. The instructors at TechFluent provided me with such a supportive, patient, and comfortable learning environment that even I was able to step out of my shell and ask as many questions as I needed to without having to second guess myself. The leadership team was also so flexible and accommodating with any issues that I might have had during the program. TechFluent has been like my fairy godmother, and Liz and Robert have been able to bippity boppity boop me a wish whenever I needed any additional assistance. All I had to do on my part was ask. In addition to this, my husband was a graduate of last year's cohort and got a job thanks to TechFluent and the connections he made here. I cannot even begin to tell you the positive impact that it has had in both of our lives, not just in terms of economic stability and skill development, but also in terms of social and emotional well-being. Many of us in this year's cohort are not from the US. In addition to staying top of all our bills, we also maintain the responsibility of taking care of our family members from back home. So I just want to say a heartfelt thank you to everyone involved in the TechFluent program. Your willingness to give your time, your energy, and your expertise to support us learners is not taken for granted. And I just want you to know that your kindness and contribution travels so much further than just the people you see graduating here today. So, on behalf of my sister-in-law, who was able to send her triplets to school, thank you. On behalf of my brother, who can ride his motorcycle to work instead of walking 3 hot hours in the sun, thank you. And on behalf of me, if not for everything else you have done for me, then for inspiring me with hope and confidence and showing me that there are kind people in the world who are willing to help you change your life for the better. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Jyoti, for sharing with the team. I'm getting a little teary-eyed here myself, but thank you for your speech. Incredibly well done. We're incredibly proud of you as well.
Thank you.
So team, you can always leave your commentary. We can keep the chat lively and go ahead and leave your emoticons and so on. We'll keep it moving. Samuel, I'm going to share the screen and you are welcome to jump on camera and begin to present. Samuel here?
Yeah, I'm here.
All
Can you hear
right.
me, Robert?
I can hear you just fine. Let me know when you're ready to go and we'll get to the next slide.
Yeah, I'm ready to go. Go ahead, please. Hello, and first and foremost, I would like to express my gratitude for this wonderful opportunity. My name is Samuel. I'm a proud TechFluent graduate, originally from Ethiopia. Back in my home country, I had the privilege of seizing like numerous educational opportunities, obtaining BSc in mechanical engineering and MSc in electromechanical engineering, specifically like mechatronics and machine learning engineering. I was honored as a top of student, even received a gold medal. And this day also brings back to a memory of 2016 graduation in mechanical engineering, where I addressed a crowd of over 10,000 people. Yeah, however, my journey like took a turn in August 2021 after publishing my research paper when I was presented with the incredible chance to pursue my PhD in one of North Carolina State Technical University in the United States. Yeah, this was an exhilarating like experience until I encountered some unforeseen challenges after arriving. Yeah, regrettably, my scholarship fell through, so leaving me in a state of uncertainty. Leaving behind like everything familiar was like daunting, compounded by the challenge of like adapting American culture, language barriers. I was faced with like the task of like learning not just English but American English. So financial pressure also like forced me like to put my education on hold. Yeah, but determined to make my to make progress. Yeah, so the employment like to secure finance and while simultaneously like continuing my education. Yeah, this journey like present is like own set of like difficulties. Yet but I managed to like secure like certain certifications in data related field only, like alongside my MSc degree. Yeah, but in May 22, uh, I had the privilege of meeting an exceptional individual named Miron. As many of you are already acquainted with, she introduced me to TechFluent, which played a pivot role in honing like both technical and soft skill, particularly like the latter, which on the soft skills part. Yeah, upon joining like TechFluent, I delivered to like Microsoft tools, especially like specifically in Dynamics 365 and Power Platform. Through the dedication and hard work, yeah, I earned like numerous certification, some of like which you can see I think on the screen. Uh, I think everyone can see the screen. So yeah, I feel fortunate to have attained like also the Dynamic Community Conference in North Carolina in mid-October. Yeah, however, like these achievements were not accomplished in isolation. They are all uh, made possible through like the collective effort of all my fellow learner. The entire TechFluent team and the volunteer who have supported us. Yeah, while I'm immensely, grateful to everyone, I would like to extend like special acknowledgement to like few individual, especially Liz. You are really helpful. You always committed to your work, so really help us. Robert, he always for the last 6 months he like 24 hour he is available. So I would like to thank Robert. Ashley, I think she's a backend developer of TechFluent. So always, all the program is organized by Ashley. Yeah, I would like I always like to see like I always want to see Ashley. I think only one in one training I meet her. So I would like thanks this special 3 person from TechFluent Academy. Your commitment and support have been like invaluable. Meron is always she is a vital member of like Pathfinder community, like has impacted my journey significantly as well as those of others. I would like to express my heartfelt gratitude to my mentor George Bryant, industry coach Kirsten Floren, the interviewer, trainer, mentor, industry coaches who have guided us all. On behalf of the graduates here today, I extend, a sincere thank you for everyone who has contributed to our growth and success. Again, thank you so much and congratulations. Thank you.
Thanks, Samuel. I think perhaps Robert's teams crashed on him. So, Robert, Are you there? Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and take over and share my screen. Thank you so much for sharing about your journey and story. We really appreciate it. Okay, so up next, we are going to hear from our president of our board of directors, Tayo. Tayo, are you there? Tayo, if you're there, you're on mute.
Screen. Can you not hear me?
Now we can.
Okay, there we go. My computer was lagging.
No
So
problem.
everybody can hear me, right?
Yep, we're all set. We're good.
All right, cool. Wow, well, we made it, right? Graduation. Just want to congratulate everybody. This is incredible. This is, pioneering, I should say. You guys should feel very proud. The tech space, as we all know, is just growing rapidly and increasing ever more. Digital equity is on the forefront of a lot of people's minds, and people are starting to realize the severity and the importance of digital equity. And you guys are paving the way in that. The skills that you guys are learning are skills that are almost becoming essentials, I should say, right? There are so many people out there in this world that need people like you, that need the assistance from people like you guys, that need the guidance and the leadership from individuals that are educated in this space. I mean, from the small business sectors to the teachers that are educating youth that really have no idea about, many of which have no idea about this tech space. The backbone of businesses are the very fundamentals that you guys are learning, right? And it just doesn't stop here. There's so much more that you guys can learn and grow from this, right? And there's so many people that are looking to you guys to pave the way to understand what's next for them. I mean, inflation is rising and it's affecting everybody's pockets right now. Can we all agree to that, right? I mean, the price of groceries and things like that. So for people of color and as well as people in marginalized communities, everybody's looking for a pathway of how to increase their income. And the yields of income in the tech space has been proven to be one of the top earning areas that you can fields that you can get into. So we're able to teach and showcase these skills to people in our community and bring them up as well. We're really tackling, a lot of the socioeconomic issues that, we face as a community. So you guys should really look at this, not just as a skill that you learned for a job or a career, but look at this as a way to really drive impact and change people's lives. Look at this as a way to be a support system for so many families that have youth that don't have access to technology, don't have access to computers. You guys are a pioneer for a lot of that stuff. There's gonna be a young kid that looks at you and sees themselves in you, and you give them confidence to know that, okay, well, if Samuel, for example, can do this, if other people can do this, if Marone can do this, maybe I can do this. Maybe this is the right path from a financial standpoint that I should start to look into. Myself, I don't have a huge background in technology, although that it's starting to change now, right? Because I've been running a media tech company now. But prior to that, I didn't have any tech training or background in tech, But come to find out, lo and behold, I have so much influence in this space, and there's so many skills that I've had throughout my life that I can contribute to the space, and I became an asset to my company. So just imagine how many individuals because of you, they see see what you've done, that decide to step into that place of technology, right? And overcome all the stigmas and the barriers that technology may give to people. But I definitely believe that tech can be a great equalizer or a great divider. And in hopes, we want it to be the great equalizer. And the only way that it becomes the great equalizers, if more people like yourselves are graduating these type of programs, are paying it forward, are reaching back, are educating people, are helping businesses, and are really putting their foot into this space of technology and doing the good work. So again, you know, I want to commend you guys for all the hard work that you guys did this year. Congratulations, and sky's the limit. You know, it's only up from here. If you need me, I'm easy to get a hold of. You know, my email is on here, tayo@8turnermedia. I look forward to hearing you guys and seeing what you guys become in the future. And if you guys ever want to, you know, help me with anything, and I can help you guys with anything, you want to collaborate, just let me know. I'm an open book, and I'm here for you all.
Thanks so much, Tayo.
Yeah. I know my screen's not the greatest lighting, but
It's all good. We're glad to have you here, and thank you for sharing that.
yes, congratulations, 2023.
Wonderful. Okay, so up next we have Lucas Diaz, the VP of our board. Lucas, are you there?
I am here. Could everybody hear and see me?
We can.
We see you.
Awesome, team. So behind me, we're actually today starting the run of the world's longest relay. So we're actually going all the way from Mount Hood here in Oregon, all the way to the coast, which is about 200 miles. It's actually very similar to what you guys are embarking on. Congratulations for the graduation. And this is the start. This is the start of something absolutely beautiful. In technology will change your life, but it's also coupled with a lot of hard work, a lot of determination, and what we call the 4 Ps, right? Persistence, passion, patience, and price. Being able to combine all those 4 is what will bring your success. So remember that you got to be patient. You got to persist as well. Technology, these tools that you just gained, is really the start of the baseline of your technology stack, right? Price is going to be what are you willing to sacrifice to make it to that next level. You guys have made a lot of sacrifices so far, and it's not going to be the last one. So technology does that to us. And then after that, purpose. It will change your life as much as you put into it. And so I'm really, really excited for every single one of you, the graduates, and starting here. I am a technologist myself. I have a similar start and background that every single one of you did here. And now I lead a company, a technology company called Ludia Consulting. And I guarantee it that if you put enough work and determination and connect within Microsoft, you can do it too. This could change your life, your community, and you now have a gift that you have to spread around your community, your family, your friends. So I look forward to seeing you, some of you at Summit here coming up in the next few weeks, and also supporting you, just like Tayo here. I'm always available. I love to chat about growth and progress and also supporting. So very proud of all of you, and thank you, Liz and team, for such an incredible journey, and look forward to continue being involved not only with the graduates, but also with the cohorts and TechFluent. So all congratulations and welcome to the rest of your life.
Thank you so much, Lucas. Really appreciate you sharing with the cohort. And good luck on that run. We're excited for you.
Thank you. Thank you. Should be excited. I'll share some pictures. 200 miles to go so far.
We look forward to it. And so, team, we are also in a race as well. So that's exciting. We are building upon what we've done today. And this is just the end of one part of the journey and the handoff to the next part. So really excited to have that same action happening over there. Lucas is on the way. And so team, let's pivot over to our next presenter. We have here my dance partner and voted the most impactful trainer, Jessica Jolly. Jessica, when you have a moment, can you please come off mute, and I have your slides ready.
Great. Hello, everybody. Oh my gosh, this has been so inspiring. I have to tell you guys, my daughter just called me because she's thinking about changing careers and going into cybersecurity. So I have literally, truthfully, been texting her some of the things that you guys have been saying right now, because it's so inspirational. So good afternoon, everybody. It is an honor to address you at your graduation. I was so thrilled that I was selected to represent all of the trainers at the graduation. The accolade means so much to me because I admire each and every one of you. Many of you have crossed a continent and an ocean to make a new home and life here in the U.S. This step requires bravery and tenacity, two qualities that I aspire to in my own life. All of you are taking a huge step to a new profession. Congratulations on completing this program, yet another example of your grit and determination. When I started my business in 2016, I didn't face a lot of obstacles. This country is a great place to start a business, particularly if you benefit from privileges such as education, race, and background. Because I had those advantages, I don't think it took much bravery on my part, not as much as each of you have displayed in your life so far. But I was starting in a new field at the age of 54. I had to establish myself, network with other professionals, and most importantly, learn the skills I needed. In that first year, I developed a mantra to guide myself. And this is where, Robert, if you can just click on the animation there, real quick, there you go. And my mantra is #ShowUp. #ShowUp gives me permission to fail. Failure is critical. If you aren't failing, you are not stretching yourself. Successes are great, and don't get me wrong, I love when I do something well. But trust me when I tell you that if you don't have as many failures as successes, your successes will start dwindling. Failure is painful without a doubt, but just know that every time you fail, you are building another step towards success. Secondly, #ShowUp means saying yes to everything, at least once. After I got my Microsoft Trainer certification, I saw a notice about volunteering at the Microsoft Ignite show, and I applied. The worst that could happen is I would be turned down. Imagine my delight when I got accepted. At Ignite that year, I met a wonderful trainer who connected me to other trainers and training companies. Those introductions launched my training career. My second example of saying yes is slightly different. I agreed to develop a Power BI report for a large company. It took me 3 months and I completed it. But in that process, I learned that I am not a developer. If I hadn't said yes and tried it, I would still be wondering if development would be a viable path for me. I certainly would make more money and I'd have more gigs. But I'm not good at development, and I am good at teaching. Having that clarity has really helped me hone my training skills and focus on opportunities for which I am a good fit. It also allows me to be unapologetic when I say that I am a good trainer, because I don't say that I am good at everything. Third, #ShowUp helps me fight imposter syndrome. In the technical fields, it is easy to feel like an imposter, and it's a very common experience. When I don't want to put myself forward because I don't know enough about a topic, I remind myself, #ShowUp. When I started public speaking at conferences, I knew that there were people in my audiences who knew more about a topic than I did. But I also started to realize that there were people in my audiences for whom my approach was perfect. You cannot be all things to all people, and you cannot know everything. But you can #ShowUp to share what you know in your own style. I guarantee it will benefit others. Not everybody for sure, but if you reach just a couple of people, that's a huge accomplishment. Finally, to me, hashtag show up means showing up for other people. I'm a big believer in the expression, a rising tide floats all boats. I don't believe in hoarding opportunity or skills. I know that if I show up for others, it will always help me learn and get more gigs. I encourage you to find a mantra that suits you. It should be something that reflects your values, talents, and disposition. Your mantra should both encourage you and represent what you stand for. Meanwhile, until you have your own mantra to guide you, you are welcome to adapt hashtag show up. I look forward to your successes and failures because I will know that you are hashtag showing up for yourself, your family, and your life.
Awesome. Thank you so much for sharing, Jessica. And team, thank you. And Jessica, thank you for the impact you've had. The graduates are certainly, and even beyond all of the mentors, advisors, thankful for your commitment to the program. And I learned a lot from you too, Jessica. So I can vouch for you. If I had a vote, I would have voted as well. I learned a lot about Power BI during your session. So extremely happy and thankful for you. Team, let's give Jessica a quick round of applause. I know y'all have your emoticons. You can throw those up.
Yay!
And now,
applause
team,
yourself.
We are at the moment, the time. I think that everyone has really earned the midnight oil for that they've committed to. So we are going to present the graduates. All right, and I'll be presenting everyone. I'll go one by one through here. If you are not on camera, feel free to come on camera as we read about your accomplishments and what you're going to do in the future. All right. With that being said, we'll get started. First, we have Akalu Hey. Akalu, there you go. I see you. Akalu, again, tremendous work during this cohort. His education and background, business administration, bachelor's from Alpha University in Ethiopia. And Akalu has passed the PL 900 for the Microsoft Power Platform Fundamentals. Congratulations to you. But he is not done yet. He's got more on the way. He's got the PL 100, which he is prepping for, walking right down that path of someone who would be very exciting and interesting for what I have on my team is a lot of Power Platform guys. So very excited for what your next steps are. His desired role is a Dynamics 365 or Power Platform consultant, and his superpower, which I thought was awesome when he shared it with me, is his sincerity and integrity, which he inherited from his father. And if anyone has spent any amount of time with Akalu, you probably could have written this for him. You know that's his superpower. So Akalu, congratulations. A hand clap to you. Thank you. Great job on all the work you've done, and we can't wait to see what you do in the future.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right, next up we have Burhan Galagli. Burhan is a college graduate, teacher for 2.5 years of accounting. She has her certification in the PL 900. Congratulations, Burhan. She is also in progress with her PL 200, which she will secure later this year. Her desired role is a functional consultant in Power Platform and Dynamics 365 CRM. And she has a very cool superpower. She has a shape-shifting superpower because she is a flexible and adaptable person, which I couldn't agree with you more, and a very vital skill to have in the tech industry. As you probably learned throughout the cohort, it changes fast, and even in October, you're going to see another shift in what the Power Platform and Dynamics 365 can offer. So, Burhan, congratulations. We're very proud to have you in the program, and congratulations on graduating.
Thank you, everyone.
All right, next up we have Erica Romero. Erica has a Bachelor of Arts in Human Anatomy and Physiology from the University of Minnesota. Erica has also completed the PL 900. I think we're detecting a bit of a theme here. Congratulations, Erica, but she is, again, not done. She's also pursuing a certification in the AI, Microsoft AI and Azure Fundamentals. Very exciting, great certification to get, given the overwhelming response to AI over the past few months. Her desired role is to work in Dynamics 365 or Power BI. And her superpower, which fits right with her desired role, that she loves to analyze data, create interactive dashboards and reports for data visualization. Erica, would thank you for having you on the team. I can't tell if you're off, if you're on camera, but everyone give Erica a wave, a clap. Congratulations on completing the course and graduating. Next up, we have Christabel Tita. Christabel, again, I can't say enough about Christabel. She's always been in my office hours to keep me company. So thankful for you there, Christabel. Her education is a bachelor's and master's degree in social work and a master's degree that she is working on in computer science. With the TechFluent program, she has secured her PL 900 and Security Plus certifications, and she is also working on the PL 100, which I'm sure she'll secure in no time at all. Her desired role, and Christabel is ready because she has a list here: field service agent, functional consultant, data analyst, and or a system administrator. So lots of options, lots of opportunity. Very excited for you, Christabel. Her superpowers are empathy and flexibility. Again, right in line with the work that she does today, and definitely something that we promote as part of the business applications community. So Christabel, congratulations. I see you here. Thank you so much for your participation and completion of the program. All right, next up is Fatima Hussein. Fatima has her education at bachelor's in pharmacy from the University College. She also has her certification in the PL 900. I think I may have overly influenced some of the team in this regard, being my excitement for the Power Platform. But team, again, congratulations, Fatima, for the passing the PL 900. And Fatima has, again, not let that be the end of the road for her. She is currently working on the PL 200 and the PL 300. Extremely excited for you to continue down that journey of securing those certifications, Fatima. She is looking for a role in Power BI or Power Automate as a functional consultant. And she's got manifold superpowers here. So number one, great superpower, working in groups, loves to help people and communicate and teach others. I think she has a kindred spirit here in Jessica. And again, you will not find any place where you can do something significant in tech without being able to work in a group. So extremely glad to hear that superpower. And she's great with numbers. She's being humble here. She put good, but I'll say great with numbers. She helps students in DMV with mathematics that are having difficulty. So she's paying it forward as well, which is fantastic. So a great part of being any kind of technologist is not just, as Jessica said, using it for yourself, which is a great benefit, but be able to share it with others and benefit the world around you. So Fatima, congratulations on completing all your coursework and graduating from the TechFluent program.
Thank you.
Next up, we have Hebes Asafa. And I think I said that right. I drilled with Hebes the other day just to make sure I said that right. So if I didn't say that right, all right, she can knock me for it. So we had a good little chat, but Hebes has a phenomenal personality, phenomenal spirit. Again, looking at what she's done, her accomplishments: a Bachelor's of Art in Information Technology. She has completed the following certifications, both the PL 900 and the MB 910, and is currently pursuing the PL 200, which she'll secure in no time. Her desired role is as a Dynamics 365 developer or consultant. And her superpower is her ability to understand complex problems and develop simple solutions. And she does it all with a smile. It's a little bonus there no one knew about. So Hebes, congratulations on passing. Congratulations on all the work you've done. We look forward to the bright future you have ahead.
Thank you so much.
Next, we have Heldana Arega. Heldana, again, we've got a good, well-educated group, Masters of Science in Information Technology and Data Science from Marymount University. Heldana has secured her PL 900 certification, and she is currently in flight with her PL 300 Power BI Data Analyst certification. Her desired role is in data analysis and visualization, which is phenomenal. And her superpowers, again, fits right in with what she wants to do, is research and deep dive to understand. Love that. So you can't do better problem solving without going deep and discovering and understanding the problem. and sharing her knowledge with others to help to grow. Again, she's done that throughout the program. We're glad that you were able to, again, you've got all these certifications completed, you've got all the education. It's glad that you're paying that forward and sharing that with others, Heldana. So thank you so much for being a part of the program. We look forward to your next steps as you secure a role in business applications.
Thank you so much.
Welcome. All right, Jyoti Karki, who I'll say did her best attempt today to get everyone to shed a little bit of tear, at least watered up a bit. Well done, Jyoti. You can see here her education, the University of Minnesota graduate. She has her PL 900 secured, and she is not stopped there. She is working on her AZ 900 for her Azure fundamentals. Great to see you stretching out broadly there, Jyoti, as well as her PL 200 to continue her Power Platform expertise. Her desired role is as a Power Platform functional consultant. I couldn't agree more. And her superpower are making genuine connections with people, which I think Jyoti showed that she can do that even through a 5-minute presentation, and excellent communication and public speaking skills. Incredibly proud of you, Jyoti. Excellent job going through the program. We look forward to seeing all that you'll do and all that you do, not just for yourself, but for others going forward. So everyone, a hand clap to Jyoti, and we will keep it rolling. All right, now this individual, I don't believe she could make it today because she is the first team member to secure a role during this TechFluent program. So Kalkidan Shifarov, Kalkidan Shifarov, because she's going to get me for this. Bachelor's of Arts in Philosophy, I can say that, Philosophy and Political Science. She also has secured her certifications in the PL 900, and during the program, she also secured a digital marketing certification from Google. She is currently working on her PL 200, and she is employed as a D365 admin. So congratulations on being the first out the gate. We know there's going to be a lot to follow her. Her superpower, being a very fast learner, excellent adapter, and I'll say I think this is a superpower for all of our cohort, being committed. Fantastic job. Again, first out the gate to secure a role. We're looking forward to seeing what everyone else does, but congratulations, Kalkidan. Excellent job. We will celebrate you with you at a later date, but excellent job when you see this. We're very proud of you. Next up, we have Rahel Interest. Rahel has her associates in general studies from Northern Virginia Community College. She has completed multiple certifications, her CompTIA security certification, as well as her PL 900. And in flight, she has the PL 200 for her Power Platform Functional Consultant certification. Her desired role is as a data analyst in Power BI. So wink, wink, Jessica. We might have another conversation going on in the future. Or as a functional consultant in Power Apps. Her superpowers include the ability to adapt and learn quickly, and she is an excellent multitasker. So that is phenomenal. Again, you're going to get pulled in a lot of different directions with all the skills that you've developed during this cohort. So knowing how to manage all those balls that are bouncing your way is going to be critical. Incredibly proud of all the work you've put in, Rahel. Thankful for you. Everyone give Rahel a hand. All right. Thank you so much for your commitment, Rahel. Next up, we have Philip Mahoué. Pretty sure I got that right because I checked with Philip this morning. So Philip, if I didn't get that right, you let me know. After the call, we'll practice some more. Philip comes here with a great background, has a BA in computer science as well as an associate in cybersecurity, which he's working on. He has completed his PL 900 for the Power Platform Fundamentals and has completed a certification as a Scrum Master. What he has looking forward, he has his PL 200 in flight, as well as he's preparing for the PL 300 exam. His desired role is in Power BI reporting and as a Power BI reporting analyst. And his superpower are his excellent communication skills, being the middle child. Philip will always ask a question. I can rest assured Philip will make sure he understands what's going on around him. So Philip, we thank you for your curiosity. We thank you for your commitment to the program, and we're excited for what you do next. That being said, everyone give Philip a hand. All right, so I see some spirit fingers going on there. And next to our other speaker today, Samuel Atimfisu. Did I get that right, Samuel?
Correct, Robert.
All right, all right.
Yeah.
I appreciate that. His education, again, you saw a lot of this earlier. He's done a great deal of studying electrical and mechanical engineering. His certifications that he's secured to date include the MB910, the PL900, the Microsoft Azure Fundamentals, Microsoft Azure AI Fundamentals, and he's got many more out there on his resume, and I think they're out there on LinkedIn. With that, I should probably take a drink of water, but we're going to keep it rolling. His desired role is as a data analyst and a Power BI developer or a SQL developer. So he's done a great job of really leveraging those skills, not just for himself during the program, but also spreading the wealth and sharing his expertise with others. His superpower is his commitment to his profession. I couldn't agree more. I think you'll see everyone here is they love what they do. They are passionate about what they do. So Samuel, very appreciative of you bringing that passion to the program and helping it allow you using that passion to help you achieve your certifications and graduation. So congratulations, sir.
Thank you, Robert. Thank you. Thank you.
Next up, we have Syed Abdul Waris Hashimi. And I told Syed I was going to use them all today. So Syed, you can pick which one you want to use in the chat. But Syed comes to us with a lot of education as well, a bachelor's in economics, an associate of information technology as well. He has worked hard through the program and secured, even with some challenges in moving and all the things that he's had in front of him as well as the other learners, but has secured his PL 900, has a number of other certifications that he procured prior to this cohort, but is also working on his PL 920 for his ERP fundamentals. Very excited to hear that there. And his PL 300 as a Power BI data analyst. His desired role, which is a bit of a turn here, we don't see a whole bunch of these in the cohort, but excited for you, is an ERP functional consultant or a Power BI data analyst. His superpower is being a fast learner and his focus on details, which I can attest to from his presentations. He has a very detailed presentation mind. So that being said, team, let's celebrate Syed. Congratulations, sir. Thank you for your commitment to the program. Next, we have Siham Saeed. Her education at BSM at MAC in the Manila, Philippines. She has her current certification, which she secured, is the PL 900, and she is currently working on her PL 300 and PL 200 to extend her Power Platform expertise. Her desired role is as a Power BI analyst. Got a couple more coming. And her superpower is being empowering and an innovative thinker. And I couldn't ask for more from that. That is exactly what is required, I think, in this industry, is to always think ahead and think about how you can do the best work and empower those with technology. So excited for you, Siham. Thank you for your commitment to the program. Thank you for all you've done. And thank you for the conversation this morning. Enjoyed catching up with you for a few minutes. Congratulations. Next up, we have Saeed Worke. Saeed, congratulations on graduating. He comes to us with an MSc in accounting. His current certifications, and this is one we don't see a lot of as well, is MB920 ERP fundamentals. Congratulations. And he is currently extending that depth in his ERP experience and knowledge with the MB300 core finance and operations, the MB310 with the finance and functional consultant across our ERP platform. So congratulations, Saeed. Additionally, he would like a role, if you couldn't guess, as a Dynamics ERP consultant. Definitely could use more of those. And his superpower is problem solving. So fantastic. Saeed has a few kids, so I know problem solving is very key when you have young children. It's also very key when you're working with tough customers that really need help with the platform we offer. So excited for you, Saeed. Thank you so much for your work in the program. Everyone give Saeed his due. All right. And we will move right along. Tapasek Bayene. Okay. Bayena. That's what we discussed. Bayena. Thank you, Tapasek. So, Bachelor's of Science in Forestry. Very unique. Again, we've got a diverse background of team members, and it's glad to have you as well. Certified in the PL 900 with a lot of hard work. Her desired role is as a Power BI reporting analyst. Again, I think there may be some inspiration, Jessica, that you've just sifted all through this cohort. Her superpowers, and I could not agree more with these, starting off with empathy, creative thinking, and systems thinking. So again, a great smile. Wonderful to have you in the program. Congratulations on graduating. And drum roll, please, for our final graduate here, Yulia Kuklina. Yulia comes to us. She is our long distance graduate who is out of California. Yulia has her BA in finance, also her BA in translation, intercultural communication. She is committed to again, being a little bit, few hours difference, but has committed to the program, has worked hard, has completed her PL 900, and is currently working on her UX design certification with Google. And if you've seen what Yulia has built from her apps, you can understand why she's looking at some UX and design. Again, phenomenal job in her presentations. Her desired role is as an app creator for Dynamics 365 and Power Apps. And her superpower is she is an excellent planner. She could not join us today due to a conflict, but we're happy to celebrate you, Yulia. We'll give you a hand praise and congratulations for completing the program. And with that, that is all of our graduates. Everyone, I think, just maybe, I know we can't stand up, but just give everyone a little hand clap. Super proud of all of you. You've done a tremendous job of being committed. I think it goes without saying that we are not just proud of you, but we're inspired by the work you've done. You worked through a lot of obstacles, you worked through numerous challenges and juggling, and you've been flexible with us as we tried to be with you. And again, this is a tremendous achievement. Don't just leave this here, carry it forward with you as, hey, I can do this. All right. And as Jessica says, show up. That's what y'all did for this program, and we're incredibly proud of you. With that being said, we will move on to our guest speaker. Liz, do we have our guest speaker ready to go?
Mary, you have. Oh, Ben, you're next. Sorry.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
We'll go to Ben. We'll pivot.
Well, yeah, either one.
Go wherever you want. I don't care. I'm easy.
Marin, do you have your guest speaker there? Okay, then you go ahead, and then I'll get a hold of Marin.
Okay, that works perfectly.
Sorry about the confusion.
I'll drop the share for you, Ben.
Oh no, it's Robert.
It's all the same. It's all the same.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Robert.
It's in here. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Here you go, Ben.
All right. You know what?
Hi.
There we go.
Yes, we have a guest speaker from Microsoft Federal, Jenny.
Okay. They ready to go?
Hey, I'm going to keep this really quick. Everybody said everything I would have already said. Really, I just want to say two things. One, welcome to the community. You're now part of a much larger Microsoft community. I hope to see you out there in the world, learning and sharing what you've learned. That's one thing I will say. It's already been said, but the best way to learn is teach. So I encourage you to take what you've learned thus far and pass it on to someone else, and you'll get much better at whatever it is you've learned. And the other thing I will say is that as much as we're celebrating today what you've learned, it's a lot of what you accomplished here is actually the networking that you started to build. And so I encourage you to continue that, meeting people, putting yourself out there, talking to people, building their network up, because at the end of the day, that's going to be as important, if not more important, than the skills you're building. Back to you guys.
All right, thank you. Ben, are you all set?
Yes, sir, man.
Ready to rock. All right, I've got you locked and loaded.
And so to kind of move into what was just mentioned, really, let's talk about networks for a second. I mean, you probably may or not realize, go to the next slide if you don't mind, Robert. You probably don't know it, or you probably do know it. There are networks all the way around us. If you think about the roads we drive on, it's a network of roads. You think about the phone calls we make. Think about the internet as a whole. I mean, networks are everywhere, and they're really something all the way around us. Now, what makes things really cool about networks is there's always a connection to almost every endpoint. So when you graduate and leave today and you go out into the community as a whole, you're going to come away with a huge network. One of the things you'll often hear, it isn't, what you know, it's who you know. And I would just tell you that that's not quite exactly right, but it is a lot about you need to know your stuff, and you need to know your network and understand how to leverage your network. The most valuable thing you can come away with from this is really your network. So let's do a little bit of math here, because I'm a math nerd. The next slide, if you don't mind, Robert. So we look at the kind of the next slide. So there were 36 graduates today. Okay. A number of trainers. Anyone want to guess how many connections now each one of you has, just by result of being in through TechFluent? Any guesses? So let's do some assumptions. Let's assume every one of you has 100 connections or 100 people you know. Is that high or low, do you think? On a Robert, that's like 1/100th of your network, right? You're like 10,000. But think about everything. If every knows 100 people, and let's say there's 36 of you. Let's say you met some teachers, you got along with the instructors. Let's say there's 50 of you. If every one of you in this class, there's 50 in the class, let's say, everyone has 100 connections. That means, I cried through every math class I had too, which is why I have a statistician that works for me. Every one of you here in this has 5,050 connections. Think about this for a second. You are leaving TechFluent with over 5,000 connections to a job, to your next career, to what you're going to do next. And that right there is the biggest advantage you have. If you go back to the very first slide that we kicked this off with, what did we kick it off with? A thank you to everybody who contributed. Who contributed? Microsoft, Stone Ridge, Ludia, T-Tech, Armanino, CRM Chief, Synex. You have lots and lots and lots. Every one of those companies has people in it you now have a connection to. So when you're leaving here, realize you are leaving here with the most powerful thing you can use in your career. But there's 3 things you have to do. What are they? Let's go to the next slide and let's look. First thing is, don't wait until you need something. When my phone rings and I look down and go, crap. Like, I know it's somebody calling because they just want something. They don't want to talk. They don't want to shoot the breeze. They don't want to catch up. They don't care about my wife. They don't care about kids. They don't care about my life. They just want something. Reach out and share something. And don't share bad news. Share good news. Nobody wants to Debbie Downer in their life. So share some good news and share it regularly. Don't abuse your network. Okay? Don't always be asking for something. If every time you reach out to somebody, you're asking for something, you're abusing your network. Last thing I'd say here, leverage LinkedIn. Post something interesting, engage in conversations, tag company pages, comment on things. If you see something that's interesting to you, don't go, gee, should I comment? Should I not comment? What do I do? Just, if you see something, what they say in the airport? If you see something, say something. You see something interesting, post it. I will tell you that this is the most valuable thing in my entire career. The thing that has provided value across the board for me in my entire career has been my network. You're leaving TechFluent with the best network of anybody else starting a new career in computer science you can ever have. So go out there and grab it. That's it.
Awesome. Ben, thank you so much for sharing. Team, why don't we thank Ben for just the insightful recommendations. Again, I think this is Ben's not just saying this. Take this to heart. This is phenomenal information. And in fact, I'm like, I need to do better with some of these things as well, Ben. So thankful for you sharing with the team. And team, again, you have us at your disposal and available to you, the trainers, the mentors, the advisors, the team. So do not be shy. Don't let this be the last time we touch base. It won't be the last time I touch base with you. Let this be the last time you touch base with us.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Absolutely.
All right, moving into the thank yous.
Yeah, talking about the network. So here's all the names, everybody that you have added to your network. Congratulations, everyone. Wanted to take a moment to say thank you. So I will not read every single name. It would be a lot. So TechFluent leadership, you've heard it from the students, just a lot of shout outs. The leadership meets regularly to discuss, prepare, and honestly move mountains to ensure that TechFluent and all of its students are successful. So thank you. Let's have a round of applause for our leadership team, board of directors, advisory leadership as well. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
All right, next slide.
Yeah.
All right.
I thought maybe you'd pick up on it. Don't.
Okay, yeah, I
Rob.
wasn't
This
sure
is
where
our
you wanted me to
first
go.
time doing this together. We'll get
It
we'll
is. We're bouncing it back. We're bouncing it back. Don't worry.
And here's even more names. So our TechFluent trainers have gone above and beyond the basics of teaching students, making themselves available for hours to see all of your education through. And don't forget these people. This is, like Ben was just saying, this is your network. These are people who volunteered their time to step away from their day-to-day because they had something to share and something to teach. So big round of applause for all of the advisors and mentors and all of I'm so sorry, the interviewers. I think maybe we mixed them around. I think we were supposed to do the trainers first. But that is okay because we had a global volunteer team of 100 people to help support this cohort. So you can go ahead and move one slide up. Here are all your trainers. These are the people that you saw probably hours on end. And I know we have a lot that came from Stone Ridge Software, where I am as well. And we just had the best time talking about how great all of you are. We actually have someone in our company now who was a TechFluent graduate from last year. So there is so much to giving back. And I spent some one-on-one time with a few of you, and I learned that that's really important to you as well. So I don't think this is the last time TechFluent will hear from all of you, but thank you so much, trainers, for everything that you did, all the time you put in. Big round of applause for all of the trainers here. Right, and I think we have one slide left. Excellent. So our industry coaches, I think one of our industry coaches actually got a shout out, Kirsten Florin, on Samuel's post or his announcement, his speech. So that really goes to show what a really great coach and a really great mentor can do. In October, coming up, beyond graduation, TechFluent is able to send students to the Dynamics Community Summit. So thanks to the industry coaches and all the on-site mentors, graduates will have the knowledge and the support to network and learn. So thank you so much, coaches. Thank you, Summit mentors. Really great work. And again, congratulations to everyone.
Thank you so much, Lindsay. Team, again, another round of applause for everyone who's contributed. Again, it takes a village, right? But then you become part of that village and you get to do the same thing all over again. So we're just trying to replicate ourselves in certain ways and make the world better through that. All right, and we'll keep going. Team, we have just a few more slides to go.
One more.
One more slide to go. I'm sorry.
Yeah, we're gonna end early. Give everyone some time back. And I'm gonna keep saying thank you. So I know we just did a bunch of thank yous, but I just want to say thank you one last time to all of you for being part of our TechFluent family. Our graduates are setting out on really exciting paths, and all of your support has really played a pivotal role in their journey. So here are more ways that you can continue to make a difference. So first of all, our talented graduates are ready to contribute to your teams. They're looking for jobs. So if your organization or a company you know is interested in hiring a TechFluent grad, please reach out to us. We'd love to talk to you about that. We also, TechFluent has really exciting plans to scale next year and be able to help more people, but we can't do this without your support. So your contributions help us create more success stories. So if you're interested in donating, you can click on the link, visit our website, or scan the QR code now to donate. We also have 4 levels of corporate partnership programs available. So if your organization is interested in becoming a corporate sponsor, please reach out to learn more. And of course, we would love to have you keep volunteering for all of our volunteers in the call. So please keep that spirit of giving alive, continue to volunteer, and send other volunteer referrals our way. You heard Lindsay say that we will be at Community Summit in October in Charlotte, North Carolina. So if you will be there, let us know. We would love to meet up with you in person, and we will be sending 13 of our grads to that event. Also, to just stay in the loop with all of our exciting plans for next year, make sure that you follow us on social media. We're on LinkedIn, Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube. We'll also be posting this recording on YouTube as well. So please follow us, connect with us, and share on social to amplify our impact. And please remember that your involvement goes beyond today. So let's keep up the momentum. Let's keep going and changing lives together. We're really excited about all of our graduates' futures and the journey that they're on. So thank you one more time again for being here to help us celebrate. We're doing this all together, and we absolutely could not accomplish all of this without the community, our wonderful community that we're a part of. So let's just join together and giving a round of applause for our graduating class. We're so excited for you, and thank you for being here today.
Turning on my mic. Yay!
Thanks, Jessica.
Did you notice I was doing that thing? This is what you're supposed to do when you can't make noise. So if anybody thought maybe I was having some kind of attack.
It's sign.
Yeah. Oh, in sign. Oh, thank you. I didn't even know.
This is applause in sign language.
Did not know that. But I knew you did this, but I did not know that. So anyway, yay, everybody.
Thank you, Lindsay. I was calling them spirit fingers because I kept seeing them pop up behind the
These
scenes.
are spirit fingers.
I was wondering what you were talking about, Robert. I'm like,
yeah. I was like, I kept seeing Jessica do like, I was like, there's spirit fingers up there. I said, we're having a good time today.
Yeah.
Congratulations, graduates. Again, extremely proud of y'all. You've done a phenomenal job, and this is just the beginning.